I don't know if you guys will get into this, but so this is basically like some evil level shit. What Adept is trying to do, I think, I'm not a lawyer, so your mileage may vary on this statement, but I think what Adept is trying to do is she's trying to make the argument that her and XQC probably met the requirements or should have met the requirements for common law marriage. So she's trying to file for a divorce now, because when she gets divorced from XQC, she's going to be entitled to some sum of his assets that were accumulated during the duration of the marriage. That's what she's trying to do. Gold digging, unironically. Imagine if I lived with a girl for 3 years and then we broke up, and then out of nowhere, she starts going to the court and she's petitioning like, hey, we broke up. Can we get a divorce? And you're like, well, I didn't marry you. And it's like, nah, I think we were common law married, because if you can file for the divorce, then it seems like you have the marriage, which means you can go after the assets. That's what, so this is why XQC got so mad in a few ways, because he's not really allowed to talk about it because of this order, so he can't say much, and everybody is assuming that he's a moron, because like, why the did you get married to her? This is horrible. And people are upset about that he got married, but he can't talk about it or say anything. And then and then the question is like, well, how could she file for a divorce if you didn't get married? And it's like, well, this is how she's trying to prove common law, basically. Is she legally allowed to do this? Yeah, I think legally it's fine. I would even support the idea if she truly was doing like common law marital duties and shit. Sure, but I don't think that's what happened here. She's just trying to be a scumbag. Who thinks he got married, LeMayo? Merca, I'm impressed by your ability to consistently type just the dumbest things that I've ever seen in my chat room. Like, congratulations. This is the first I've ever heard of common law marriage. How does that happen? Is this a California thing? Common law marriage exists throughout the United States. Basically, if you've been cohabitating with somebody for a certain period of time, especially if you've got children, there are things that can basically qualify you for saying like, you know what, we're basically married. Yeah, we never had the ceremony. Yeah, we never filed the paperwork, but we're essentially married. And that entitles you to certain rights and protections by being married. But that's essentially what common law marriage is. But there's going to be different. Some states don't have common law marriage, I don't think. Like, everybody treats it a little differently. So just, yeah, you have to look up your own shit there.
And that the final hearing, the court